Virgo collective sun, moon, rising Venus sign. Welcome to your 5-card draw. What do I need read for this new moon to full moon in January 2021? I am your reader, Mark Angelo, Lyons, Mal for short, professional witch, professional intuitive, president of Drawing the Circle production since 1998, author of Words of Grace from a Professional Witch, available on Kindle, Patreon creator, Patreon, Drawing the Circle, all one word.com. Very, very, very happy to be back in my home, the Archangel of Lyons, Mark Angelo Lyons, a Virgo sun sign, but you can call me Mal. Hi, very glad to be back home. I had a wonderful time visiting family in Saratoga, but I am back. And it just feels good to be home. My boys, my 3 black cats, if you're following me on Facebook or Instagram, I got the cold shoulder for about a half an hour, and soon after that they were all napping on top of me while I was resting on the couch. So it's good to be a Virgo, and it's good to be home. Let's get down to biz, shall we? If you're new to the channel, a 5-card draw is just 1 card from 5 different decks, getting you clues, tips, and hints about a specific astrological timeline, so it's not a timeless reading. We'll talk about the astrology in a moment, because these 5 decks also represent the 5 magical elements: fire, earth, air, water, and spirit, 1 each, brought together to help you shape intentional work, spell work, whatever you do. You plant a seed at new moon and you watch it grow to a full, hence a waxing moon read. Let's have a look-see-dooksy. We're looking at the new moon in Capricorn, Sunday, January 2nd, 1:33 p.m. And I have to say, Capricorn, 10th house, highest potential. It's a really potent full moon. And, if you're doing the New Year's resolution thing, I would wait to nail it on that day, right? So you have the opportunity to take this reading, a general reading, take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and help shape your heart's desires, because then we are looking at the full moon. Again, the waxing, the drawing to, the expanding, the multiplying, the full moon in Cancer. On Monday, January 17th, once again, it goes void, of course, at the same time it goes full, but at 6:48 p.m., all times Eastern. I live in New York, but it will be going into Leo at 11:02 p.m., so still, you're getting some full moon vibe on that day. Because void, of course, it's just not great to do full moon magic during void. Of course, it's my training, my experience, but you do you. That being said, it is a general read. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and check your other signs, because your moon sign might get a totally different timeline, right? Like your sun sign might be about healing, but your moon sign might be about romance. So, and sometimes it's more information about, one particular aspect of your life. So, both feet on the floor if you can. Focus on your breath if you will. I will do the same to get you the clarity, guidance, and grace to help out my fellow Virgos, because, as you can tell, or maybe not, I am Mal-El, the last gay of Krypton, and I am a Virgo, and I am ready to serve. Please take a nice deep breath. A human supernova, a solar Superman. Here we go. For our element of fire, we are using the Magical Spell cards by Lucy Cavendish. I love this deck. Please take in 1 more nice deep breath. Let's have fun with this. As I call upon the ancestors of magic, miracles, and mysticism for the Virgo collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, watching this video, receiving this reading, maybe giving this reading. What is the magical spell fragment for the element of fire to help us shape and clarify what we yearn for, what we burn for, what our hearts desire this new to full January 2022? Can you believe it? We made it. Wisdom, not bad, not bad. We're gonna get wisdom from it no matter what. Digging that, but it's nice to be aware and go with the flow rather than against. Now, this one has a day of the week in it, and I get why it does that, but I'm a spell writer. I've written so many spells. Wait till those bugs come out. And I'm always editing, so you got to make it fit, right? On a Wednesday with a waxing moon, let wisdom come and be renewed. Okay, so number one, Wednesday is a day of Mercury, actually very good for Virgos. Mercredi, mercredi, in a waxing moon. So, you know, this is a new moon on Sunday, January 2nd. So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th. There you go. On a Wednesday with a waxing moon, let wisdom come and be renewed. Doesn't really rhyme. But we've got owls here, certainly indicative of the goddess Athena for me. How could it not be? Hellenic, eclectic pagan that I am. But that also very much goes with Wednesday energy. I get why they did that. And keep in mind, Athena is a virgin goddess. Doesn't mean she never got her stuff touched, only when she wanted to, for sure. That she never married. No one owned her. She's very Virgo, right? Very, very Virgo, although an air goddess, not an earth goddess. So let's look at the element of earth, our element, the crystal oracle, Tony Carmine Salerno. Whether you have the stone or not, if you want to get it, knock yourself out. But clear quartz can do anything. Just program it with whatever's going on here. Cool. Please take a nice deep breath. Oh, it's nice to do this one from home in particular. As I call upon my beloved Archangel Ariel. Archangel of the North, one of three powers of Earth. And certainly blessing the sign of Virgo. Please, one card in clarity for the Virgo Collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. Watching this video, receiving this reading, and again, perhaps even giving this reading. What's the element of earth to fuel the fire, help us ground and manifest our heart's desire of wisdom this beautiful January 2022? Tumbled stones, rainbow healing. Oh, I don't know a Virgo that doesn't have at least, I don't know, 10 or 11,000 tumbled stones just kind of laying around in a candy dish, right? But don't eat it. Rainbow healing. This covers such a huge spectrum. I mean, I've got so many tumbled stones in my house. If I got them all together, I think I might be a little shocked. All in one place, you know, in between cushions of the couch, in pockets of things I haven't worn in a while. You know how it rolls. I think every Virgo is a clothes horse in their own way, but maybe just the sun and rising. Tumbled stone, rainbow healing. Today marks the start of a new beginning. Good for a new moon. A new way of looking at life and the world around you, be it in dreams or through beautiful rainbows. You are being infused with light and blessings. And I love when they do this in this book. Relax! Exclamation point. Relax. Surrender your concerns to the universal light of love and allow this wonderful healing to occur. Now, of course, when we heal something, we have a wisdom afterwards, the lead to gold. Lead is the pain, the experience from the world. Gold is the wisdom that we alchemize as a result of the healing. You will soon find that others are attracted to you. When are they not? Many will come and seek your help and advice. Work! Literal. For you are a beacon of light unto all. Aren't we just? We're the servants of the zodiac, but you gotta let them come to you, of course, depending on what you do, right? In the near future, you will empower others with your love and wisdom as you help them see their own inner light and beauty. By giving them full force of our own. You are a natural born healer who heals through the power of love. Well, ain't that just the truth? Thank you, Tony Carmine Salerno. I would like to meet him. I would like to meet Lucy Cavendish as well. It's almost like both sides of my genetic heritage there. Element of air, healing with the angels, oracle. So the element of air, we're Virgo, we're ruled by Mercury, so what we think can absolutely play a role in all sorts of things in terms of manifestation. So with wisdom and that rainbow healing, right, that there's this healing going on for us. We are healers. People are going to be attracted to us as a result. This is pretty cool. So let's see what the healing angels have to say. What are the healing angels sort of waiting in the wings for you to call? Because angels have to be called in, hence the element of air. You'll get it. Breathe. Gotta explain for the new folks. Here we go. As I call upon the angels and archangels of Earth, the sign of Virgo, powers of the North, the Aerialites, the Urielites, the Orielites. One card in clarity for the element of air here for the Virgo collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign, watching this video, receiving this reading, possibly giving this reading. What do you got? Who are the healing angels, like all queued up? But we gotta ask, we gotta think about it, pray about it, do something, element of air. Particularly if we want this wisdom, the air that stokes the fire with that rainbow healing, not just of ourselves, but of others, this new to full January 2022. Why do we do it? Power. A little Katya for you there. A little Zamalochikova to get you through the day. The healing angel, think of it as legions of angels, right? There are so many different types of power: physical power, emotional power, mental power, you know, on and on and on and on, financial power, toxic power, right? So what would the healing angels of power do? Help you heal your issues with power, particularly if people are being drawn to you and you're still doing that. Oh no, it's enough. The world needs you now. The world needs all of us now. So it could certainly be that. There's nothing wrong with a little self-effacing humor. I do it. I do it. I don't believe it, but I do it, right? But this could also be about the flip side of that. Really is empowering your healing, right? They are the healing angels. So, and I say that because you are a powerful healer of love. I mean, everybody has the potential for that, but the wisdom comes from the experience of being that, not just reading about it. And I think that's why the element of air, they're kind of saying, think about this in terms of power. Now, power, love, and wisdom, you want to balance those three out, because love and power without wisdom, that's no good. And power and wisdom without love, oh, you see what you see? Get what I'm saying? So this is balancing all of that. The threefold flame of the heart. Look it up. Google it. Usually Ascended Master context stuff. Love, wisdom, and power. But you can also say love, wisdom, and power, right? The aligning the heart chakra and the third eye through the choices. This is the power one. Let's move on. Element of water. The Whispers of Love Oracle, the Party Turner deck. If the True Love card hits, I swear, this is the last reading I'm doing. You know, I have too much to do. Breathe. You can tell I had a good vacation that day. Yeah, I did, even though I worked. Here we go. Okay, locked on. As I call upon the higher selves of all involved, fifth dimension and above, eighth chakra and above, what is the whisper of love for the element of water, the energy in motion, the emotion needed for spells to have liftoff, to support the element of fire with wisdom, fueled by the element of earth, tumbled stones, rainbow healing, which just feels like all chakras, Care Bear stare, with power, with, you know, working with the healing angels of power here. Clarify, please. It's the element of water for us Virgs, this new to full. Ask for help. Ask for help. Now, that does not have to be horizontal. I think this is what this is about. Think you have the help that you need. This is a wisdom thing. What is it you really need help with? Be willing to allow yourself the support you need. We're Virgos. We don't do that. That's not in our natural bailiwick usually, right? Ask for help. Well, that's why every morning I pray. My spiritual practice, I wouldn't call it rigorous, but I would say it's consistent, sometimes several times a day, right? So mix it up. But certainly to ask for help from the divine. Don't say, I don't know who to trust in this world. You show me help, right? There you go. There's a prayer. Very practical. I also wrote a book about prayer called Words of Grace. Available on Kindle, link in the description box. It's really good. And on Patreon, they get the original version, not the Kindle version. The original version, every page is like Fellini movie. It's so much art all over it to pare it down for Kindle. So ask for help, you know, but it's asking the question, what is it that you really need help with? This wisdom is worth casting for. And it's about our power. So, last card down. This could be in any situation, right? This could be a relationship. This could be your work. This could be your own personal healing. But definitely that healing, rainbow healing, it could be like a rainbow. Oh, thanks. Across the spectrum. By the way, if you hear drills and buzzsaws in the background, got a new neighbor. They're pulling up the rugs and all that stuff and putting down new floor. They seem like very nice people. Welcome to the neighborhood. Element of Spirit, the Healing Mantra deck by Matt Kahn to charge this thing. So grab a bunch of tumbled stones, cast for wisdom, calling in the healing angels of power, and ask them for help. This is what you would charge the spell with then, right? The electricity, the energy, the spirit, as well as something that you can do every day for new to full to recharge the spell if you want to do that. Please take a nice deep breath. Spell kit reading. Alright, different vibe on this one. Uh-oh, are we getting a womp womp card here? As I call upon the Ascended Masters, General Assembly. This is way too general to even ask for a specific division of the Ascended Masters. Please, my beloveds, one card in clarity, no joke, the power of spirit for the Virgo collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs watching this video, receiving this reading, giving this reading, so that we can really cast for our heart's desire of wisdom here, with that rainbow healing, which can mean so much, but that we are a major force of healing love on the planet, and people are going to be coming in, and for us to heal our power in some way, shape, or form, working with those healing angels and asking for help, first with the divine, and then we shall be shown. Give us the perfect Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign specific healing mantra to help us with this, the element of spirit, this new to full, January 2021. Resolving anger, not so much a womp womp, and I'll get there. Conflict reminds me when I need space for myself. That's Virgo specific. That is, I asked for Virgo specific. We got Virgo specific. So resolving anger. No, this is an important thing, and I opened right to it. Resolving anger, conflict. Reminds me when I need a space for myself. When anger is resolved, you're able to see your emotional reactions or the abrupt responses of others as evidence of profound transformation taking place. Think of it. Anger is sort of like the element of fire, the element of transformation. So it's not that anger's bad. Anger's bad. You don't want to be angry. Anger's bad. You don't. No. That creates ulcers. That does all sorts of stuff. That gets stuffed in your shadow, and then, you know, something doesn't go the right way and you explode. Tiny thing, big explosion. So this is important. This is an important thing. When anger is present, it acts as a sign of needing more space to face the feelings that are ready to be healed, or to balance out patterns of doing with moments of silent being. And I think this is what we need to ask for help for. In general, because we are servants and we can leave ourselves off the list. And that can create a little bit of frustration, then a little bit of frustration, then a little bit of frustration, particularly with the holidays not quite over. Yeah, that we need to take some space. I live alone. I'm so down for that. As you resolve anger, you are able to find the time you need to be both rested and productive, which is really an earth sign thing. If Virgo in particular, if we can produce and be rested and be recharged, it's just the best thing ever for us. This mantra is ideal for managing stress, deepening interpersonal communication because you're taking the time to rest, so your ability to communicate wisely, loving, and well, major force of love, right? But we need to ask for help. And I know sometimes asking people, what did my mom say? Don't ask financial advice of the poor or marriage advice from the single, because it just makes sense, right? You know, don't have to reinvent the wheel. Find somebody who at least has some idea, but start with the divine, particularly the healing angels of power, because anger is usually power blocked. In other words, underneath anger is usually sadness, or feeling powerless, right? So it's a compensation, and it's a powerful bridge to get you to a higher vibration, but you don't want to live on a bridge. It's very Abraham Hicks. And tempering frustration there. It's exactly what I just said. Oh, makes perfect sense. And good for a waxing moon, because I don't feel like this is a waning moon of shadow work necessarily. As it is saying, the moment that we start getting don't push it down, but don't let it burn down the village. It's my favorite way of saying it. The metaphoric village overlay, don't burn that one down either. And take space and just be like, I'm not making this decision right now. I can feel it. This is an energy message for me. And notice what chakra it hits in, right? If it's solar plexus, which is usually the case, it's usually about our own personal transformation. If it's second chakra, it's usually somebody else, and that's a whole other story. We are ruled by the intestines. But if it's heart chakra, that's the deadly sin of wrath. That's a much, much bigger deal. Regardless, that's why you ask for help. Here comes the blessing. Please take a nice deep breath. As once again, I call upon the collective pantheons of the divine to please bless the Virgo collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign watching this video, receiving this reading, that all that we need this new moon to full moon January 2022, that we may resolve any anger that needs to be resolved, conflict, reminding us when we need more space for ourselves, and that we can ask for help, because what is it that we really need help with? We might think we might know, but we might not be as clear on that, so that we may be willing to allow ourselves the support that we need, so that these healing angels of power can come in and bring us not just the powerful healing, but as indicated with the tumbled stones, rainbow healing, that we are powerful healers of love. So hence giving that love to ourselves by taking space and resolving the anger, so that we may manifest the wisdom that we truly want to wax from this new to full. So on a Wednesday with a waxing moon, let wisdom come and be renewed for the well-being of all, and with harm to none, as we will it. So let it be done. So motivate. So it is. So you gotta feel bad about feeling angry. Just take it as a signal, a sign, right? An internal sign, a form of intuition, if you like. It's time to take space and grab a bunch of smooth rocks. Guess, you know what I'm doing the Wednesday after new moon. So thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, please like it. Help the other Virgos find it. It's just how YouTube works. And comment if you feel like it. What is this about? It was general enough. It could be about anything. And certainly if you want more of me, you can subscribe to this channel. You can go sign up on my Patreon, Drawing the Circle on Patreon, as well as check out links in the description box. Read my book. You want to book me for a read? It's all in the box. Wishing you all the very best and the very blessed, my beloveds. Virgo power. Hail. Farewell. And blessed, blessed be.